Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Media Truder, and welcome to Griftlands, because as you may have noticed, I've been really into Slay the Spire recently. Video, live stream, the whole lot, but absolutely loving it. And that got me to thinking, I wonder if there are any other deck building roguelikes out there. And lo and behold, I got an email about this, which is basically a deck building roguelike, except with a sci-fi aesthetic, bit more of a narrative focus, and a really interesting twin deck mechanic. Let's dive in, I think you'll pick this up pretty quickly. So, I'm Sal, I'm a bounty hunter, I want to go and kill someone who enslaved me long ago. But before we actually dive in, I should point out, this game's still an alpha, still a work in progress, lots of stuff coming soon as you can see down the bottom there, so work in progress, not feature complete, diddly diddly dee. I want to say this is like Slay the Spire. It really is like Slay the Spire. Like, you know when you start over and Slay the Spire, there's the weird, terrifying zombie whale that offers you a choice of upgrades going forward. Yeah, when you start over in this game, you start in Fish's Bar, where the fish, offers you a choice of different upgrades. My favourite is, yeah, compression gear. Bit of max health never hurts, because yeah, the alternatives are drafting some additional cards for your deck. But there'll be plenty of opportunities to add cards to my deck. More max health, definitely a good way to go. And here we are in the world map. So as time goes by, more and more stuff will open up for us. But for the time being, we've just got some starting missions. Because I can't just go and take out the guy who enslaved me years ago. Right now, I've got a very basic deck. Need to do a few starting missions to make friends, fill up my deck, all of that good stuff. Though anytime I want to, I can go back to the bar in order to swap money for health top-ups, all of that good stuff. But let's just wander over to, here we go, this'll do. Nice, easy bounty, go and pick up someone who's committed a crime. So if I do that, I'll get some extra cards, I'll get some money, the currency in this game is called shills, and when I'm done, I can have a bit of health back, so that's just flipping lovely. So over we go, you can have random encounters on the way, on this occasion I got lucky. And this is what I mean about this game having a bit more of a narrative focus, which is, we're not just showing up and immediately beating someone up or anything. Instead, this is Gurus. This isn't the guy we're actually killing. Instead, Gurus offering me money to lay a beat down on Pluk, but make sure Pluk actually survives the process. But as you can see, he's not the only person here. We might be able to do something with these various characters, but let's just dive in and have a chat with Gura for the time being. So, he wants me to go and give this person a bit of a beating, but don't actually kill her. That's absolutely fine. But here's where things get interesting, because I could just say, fine, that's okay, I'll go and do that. That'll use my battle deck, and that'll actually use my health, because we'll be punching each other. But if I want to, I can now use my secondary deck to try and negotiate for a better deal before I actually go out into the world, which uses a separate negotiation deck and a separate health meter, Resolve. Now, Resolve's really interesting, because Resolve doesn't actually end your game. You don't die if you run out of Resolve. Instead, you just can't negotiate anymore. But if you keep some Resolve in reserve, it can be a good way of avoiding combat or increasing the amount of rewards you get. So, if I actually decide to negotiate for a better deal, that'll eat into my Resolve, because it'll just be a battle, the same as any other that will lower my Resolve, so I've got less Resolve down the line. But screw it, hopefully this guy shouldn't be too difficult to talk round, because he's literally the first person in the game. So there's my Resolve right there, the 38. That is my core argument, because we're not fighting right now, we're just having a bit of a debate, an argument, whatever. And he's got a core argument too. If I defeat that core argument, he gives up and I actually win the debate. But the other things floating around here give us useful information too. So if instead of attacking his core argument, I attack these arguments around here, then as a result of that, I'll get extra money that he's willing to pay me. So if I destroy this one, that's 19 shields as a bonus. And this one up here, which has 8 health all of its own, 73 more shields, plenty of extra money I can spend on healing items, one-use items, bribing people, diddly diddly dee. And yes, indeed, the cards work just like Slay the Spire. So I've got myself a deck, I've drawn some cards. Right now, my deck's very, very simple indeed. So, yeah, Threaten's my most powerful card for the time being, a basic hostility card, or alternatively Fast Talk, a basic diplomacy card. Right now, they're basically identical, but as time goes by, I could specialise in either threatening people or being nice to them. But my most powerful starting card is, yeah, Threaten with 1 to 4. So, therefore, logically, the average damage will be 2.5. So if I was to put that over here, I've got a decent chance of breaking that immediately. So that did 2 damage, that killed that. So as a result of that, I've now gained additional money when I actually take him out. But there's other things about him as well that we should actually take note of. So he is impatient. I can't get rid of that. That's just a function of his personality. So as a result of that, he hits pretty hard. And he's also defensive, so every time a new argument, which is what these things are, pop up, he actually gets defense around his core argument. So because we actually started off with a bunch of arguments popping into existence, he started off with a shield of 6. So instead of just doing damage or indeed shielding, because yeah, basically composure acts like argument block, I can just use quick thinking. This is kind of cool, so this is basically just a random draw. I just get a bunch of really interesting cards that I can't get access to otherwise, though I may theoretically get them permanently down the line. So 2 composure on 2 friendly random arguments, so yeah, anything around my argument, draw 2 cards and expend, deploy an argument with 2 resolve, and bait and expend. So baited arguments must be targeted before anything else. So basically, yeah, he's got to attack that first. So that works for me, sure. I'll take that, used immediately because it's a freebie, and now as a result of that, he can't not attack that. So now as a result of that, my core argument is safe for the time being. However, because he has defensive, me deploying that argument means he picked up even more shield. So I may as well actually let that gossip exist, because yeah, if it's still there, he has to attack it next turn too. So I'm going to actually put a composure on that for 3 block. So it's got itself 5 health, he's attacking for 4, it will survive, and my core argument will be safe for a while. So end my turn there, and we'll see what he's doing next. He's going to throw the 4, my argument survives, and a new argument pops in for him. And irritable, gain 1 count when a card is played. When the count reaches 10, the opponent loses 5 resolve, and this argument is dismissed. Fine, so I shouldn't stick around in this fight for too long, because he'll get really, really angry. Though I could of course just smash that, it's got 5 health like everything else. And I've picked up Sal's Instincts. This is a really good card right here. So play this, I basically get to either boost on my angry cards, or boost on my happy cards. I like my happy cards. Happy cards are good. So I'm going to say I want that. That actually does 2 damage and is also free to play. And I gain 2 influence, which is positive for Fast Talk. Because as long as I've actually got influence in play, Fast Talk, which previously would have actually done randomly between 1 and 3 damage, is always guaranteed to do 3. Because I've actually got influence there, this will always be at its highest range. So we'll go for an attack right there. Beautiful. Though yeah, me playing that attack put 2 straight back on. So kind of difficult to do damage to this guy. Still, he's going to attack that, so that's all absolutely fine. That's a bit of a waste of an attack from him. I'll go for a Threaten, see what it can do. So as this guy's getting a bit dangerous as time goes by, I'm just going to finish him off without focusing too much more on damaging the other bonuses. So as you'd expect, he decides to attack that card. That card dying actually means I take a little bit of damage to my resolve, but everything's fine. My influence is still there for the time being, so I can start doing some fast talk. In fact, actually, I can guarantee killing him this turn, because 3-3, and then it doesn't matter what Threaten does, I get the kill regardless. In fact, you know, as I've got this in play, I'm actually just going to take a little bit more money. So that's going to be a 3, that's another 3 guaranteed, and there we go, even more money. And I'll throw a Threaten at him because I can actually keep... If I played a Compromise, I could keep my influence alive. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. That's probably for the better. Let's just actually get the Composure on the influence, and then that will definitely live. Marvellous. And now he's going directly for me, and yeah, the battle's going on. He's getting angrier and angrier. So I'm just going to start basically, beating him up a bit, because I'm starting to get a little bit worried here. I could double deflection to get a bit of composure, but I think I'm probably best off just, going for at least 1 more attack here. And that was a 3. That was pretty darn good. And he just did actually even more damage to me. Hang on, what triggered there? Something triggered in his hand that caused even more damage. Just going to give myself a little bit of protection here. So yeah, I'm taking damage to my resolve because I want more money. But just a little bit more here. I've still got my influence, and I can use that to finish him off right now. Marvellous. In fact, actually, I may as well actually just finish that off. Screw you. And that finishes him off too. Be flipping beautiful. So I've killed him, and because there was a negotiation, I actually get a negotiation card. Sorry, I haven't killed him. That was the entire point. I've not killed him. Calling in favours, I can double my influence, and then at the start of my turn, set influence back down to 1, so a temporary boost. Or, second wind, gain 1 action for every 3 cards. Ooh, just like Slay the Spire, action is king. So second wind seems like a good thing. I'll be taking that, actually. Lovely. So as a result of that, he will now give me bonus money when I do the job. 106 shills total, when previously he would have paid me 46 less than that. But of course, if I need to negotiate in future, now I've got less resolve health to do it with. And as a result of the fact I've accepted this mission, everything else disappears off the map apart from the bar in case I need to heal urgently. Let's go beat up Pluk. So over to Pluk. Hello, sorry I need to beat you up, but I promise I won't kill you. So in we go to combat, and I've got myself a totally unrelated deck. But of course, now I'm not using Resolve, I'm using my actual health meter, and nothing that happens here is going to negatively affect my Resolve, unless it's like a special effect of a card or something. So, standard rules apply, you can see what she's planning to do to me. She wants to do 3 damage and also apply a status effect, but I could theoretically stop her from doing some of that. So, Feint, that's just my basic block ability, so go on then, I'll protect myself from damage. So now she can't do any damage to me, but she'll still put some form of status on me, and instead now I should probably just focus on stabbing her a bit. Though I do actually have 2 actions right now, so go on, Deception. Improvise an attack card from your draw pile, so choose cards from a random pool to put into your hand. Go on then, I'll play that, because then that leads to, yeah, plus 3 damage thereafter. So, let's see what I'm going to get here. Elbow, strike, or stab. So, stab would logically have, yeah, on average 3.5 damage, as opposed to elbow strike guaranteed 3. So, safer, but the average damage output of stab should be higher. So now as a result of that, yes, I've got myself a lot more damage here. So, go on, we'll go for stab right now. And that did 7, so that was the right pick there. I'm out of action point, my turn ends. So she's going to come and attack me. She does no damage, but she does status. And in this game, there seems to be much less in terms of status affecting you directly in battle. Instead, status seems to be overwhelmingly about adding trash cards into your hands. So a couple of them are now on my discard pile. Next time I shuffle and redraw, they might start showing up. And she's getting serious at this point. She's about to try and do 10 damage to me. Ah, here we go. Good card. So remember the negotiation card where I could choose to either boost my happy cards or my angry cards? Same basic principle. Spend an action point to guarantee access to either hammer grip or saber grip for either combo or bleed. Right now, combo is not that useful to me. I think you need like more cards before combo is useful. So I'm definitely going to be going for bleed. Marvelous, because that's now a freebie. 2 damage and bleed. So bleed is actually really, really nice. So yeah, at the beginning of their turn, they take damage equal to the count of bleed, then they halve the bleed count. So yeah, we'll put some bleed on her straight away. She'll take 2 damage, that goes down to 1. She'll take another damage, and I think it goes away because it rounds down, not up. And just like negotiation, I can just improvise a card from a pool of specials. So go on then, I'm going to fight dirty. What can I get here? So apply 1 cripple, so damage by this target is reduced by 33%. Ooh, yes, that seems very, very good indeed. A slash, 1 to 2 damage, and also applies 2 bleed. That's not bad at all, because yeah, that's 1 to 2, and then the 2 bleed is 2 damage, and then 1 damage thereafter. So actually, that's a fair bit of damage. But that cripple doing, yeah, less damage overall. Probably a good idea. So I'm going to go for throw dust. Get a cripple on her. She's now got a cripple, so I'm not only taking 7 damage. So if I apply 1 defense to myself, I'm only going to take 4 damage. Things looking good, and she's going to start taking a lot of bleed damage over time. You may notice the bar over here, by the way. If I can get her health down below the white line, that's when she surrenders. And remember, I've been specifically told to not kill her. So I just need to beat her down to that line, and if you hover over it, it says how much more damage that is. So 15 more points of damage, she will give it up. And once again, I'm just going to focus on, yeah, getting Saber Grip out for more and more bleed, because 2 damage and double bleed is actually really, really nice. So keep focusing on that. Basic simple elbow strike as well. Yeah, she hits actually pretty hard with 10 damage right there. Could improvise a card or could just go for defense. Let's just go for defense. That's probably for the safest. So 7 damage. Hurts a little bit, but screw it, whatever. And I've also just picked up a worn out. Hang on, what's a worn out? Ah, I see. Every time I attack her, her worn out counter goes down by 1. And at the end of the turn, it goes up by 1. If it reaches 0, she's stunned. So if I were to just basically spam attacks her over and over again, I might be able to exhaust her nice and easy. But I don't actually have enough attacks in my hand right now because of all the windage she's already put into my hand. So basic elbow strike. Then after that, we just need to defend up, to be honest. So we got 1 defense right there. Nothing more I can actually do, to be honest, so end my turn. Should be able to finish her off soon. Even more flipping winded entering my hand. Yes, I accept those because I literally don't have a choice. And now we can pretty much finish her off. With all these stabs, we should be able to get her down. So she is now panicked and willing to surrender. I accept her surrender, though of course once she gets to this stage, I could execute her if I wanted to, but no, that will be very, very bad, because this game's sort of about reputation. You don't want to annoy people or break the terms of the contract, so I accept your surrender. Hooray, I win. Winning a battle gets me some resolve back, so I can negotiate better next time, but I'm still not full up. And obviously now I get a choice of 3 cards. So, It's all very, very similar to Slay the Spire. If you've played that game, you'll be right at home. So, what do I want here? Readiness. Draw 3 cards, gain 2 counter. My counter is deal 1 damage back to the enemy when hit. Remove all counter at the beginning of your turn. So, yeah, if I've got 2 counter, presumably 2 damage back every time I'm hit, which is not bad at all. Or Boulder Rush. Between 3 and 5 damage for 1 action point and gain 2 defense. That's not bad, you know. I think I'd actually like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So she gives up, but Zex has arrived, hearing a commotion. What's going on here? Aha. The police have overheard what's going on. So I could attack the police, or I could pay a bribe, or I could try and talk my way out of trouble. Now, she's not so bad, but yeah, I'm actually a bit weak on the old resolve front right now. I'm going to try and negotiate my way out of trouble right now. So let's see what's going on here. So, she has got abuse of power as a personality. At the start of her turn, she can put a planted evidence into my little circle of influence. And then if she attacks that and it bursts, it does damage to my core argument. So if she's coming straight for me, I need to talk my way out of this as fast as possible. So straight away, yeah, get my instinct out and about. Let's get inspiration all done. So yeah, throw that at you. Nothing to attack but your core argument. So 2 damage for free. And now my actual fast talk does 3 guaranteed. Beautiful. May as well get myself... Oh, hang on. Would I like to improvise a card? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Improvising a card is fun. So, consideration. Apply 2 composure on 2 random friendlies. So yeah, then both of my arguments would pick up +2 to defense. Or deploy an argument. I like Gossip. Gossip's pretty good. Or Gruff. I can give her a Flustered. Reduces resolve damage by 33%. Reduced by 1 at the end of the owner's turn. So basically just slightly screw her over. Make her a bit weaker for 1 turn. I like Gossip. Gossip's pretty good. Because Gossip basically is going to mean, yeah, she has to attack that. Then if I compose her on that, she can't finish it off. Same again. So now for the time being, I'm very, very safe. So she's going to attack that, but as time goes by, more arguments will start appearing, and there we go, planted evidence. So she's basically put something around me that's only got 1 health, and when it explodes, it will damage me. So yeah, she's a dirty cop planting evidence, dear oh dear. She's also picking up a new attack, Interrogate, so does between 2 and 4 damage, on top of the 4 damage that I can't hurt, because that's an inner circle, which I can't actually hit. But I can kill that card with my fast talk right now. So destroy that, and that does a bit of damage to her core argument too. Now there's a lot less stress on the Gossip card. And unless I spend both composures, I can't protect the Gossip. So screw it, I'll just let the Gossip go down. Now if I spend 1 action point to do Second Wind, I've only got 3 cards. So I'd lose 1 action point to play it, then gain 1 back. So that'd be kind of pointless, all things considered. Instead, yeah, I need to play at least 1 composure anyway. So should I just play double composure? I could just play double composure, just yeah, you know what, screw it, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to play double composure on that. You cannot take out my Gossip is indestructible. So she attacks that, but cannot finish it off, so screw you. And how's this hand looking? This hand's looking pretty darn good, all things considered. She really wants that Gossip to go down, but she cannot kill it, not that easily. What have we got over here now? Frisk. She will steal 10 shills from me every single turn. I don't think she will, you know. I think we'll get rid of that because I like having money, damn it. May as well get, yeah, Attitude out as well. So as a result of Attitude being in play, I do actually gain myself 2, what's that called? Dominance. So yeah, now my angry cards gain plus damage. And sadly, I cannot save Gossip, so I may as well just end my turn there. And there we go. She's going to attack me. I take a bit of damage, and she then puts the other attack over here instead. So my influence is fine, and here we go. Here's all the attack damage. So now we're looking in good shape. She's also going to try and take out my dominance, but that has 6 health, so that should be absolutely fine, all things considered. I'm just going to, yeah, use Threaten on her between 2 and 5, up from 1 and 4, because I've got dominance. So -3 right there, and I can do another 6 with a double fast talk immediately. Unless I want to improvise a card. Screw it, I enjoy improvising a card. What are we going to get here? So, Observation between 0 and 4, then remove it for the rest of negotiation, so it just gets expended. Could get Gossip back up again. Yeah, Gossip's fun. I'm just going to get Gossip back up again. Yay, Gossip. So she has to attack that. She doesn't get a choice. I'm also going to... I'm spending a lot of time defending Gossip right now. I should probably just be attacking her, to be honest. Sadly, my dominance has worn off. She's going to try and interrogate me. I don't think she is, actually. Get rid of that. Even more damage to core argument. And now we can just start wailing on her. And with fast talk guaranteeing a 3, it's a better bet than threaten. We can start finishing her off at this point. We might well be able to kill her next turn. Actually, she's about to defend, I believe. So, yeah, we might be about to... Yeah, she's up to 9. 9 in total. We're fine, though. This is going pretty well, all things considered. So, 1 deflection just to protect my card. She's going to... Ooh, she's going to attack this, and I can't really save it. That's a bit of a shame. If I had a gossip, I might be able to, but... Instead, as I'm about to actually play a threaten, let's just get, attitude out into play. So get that back on the field, please. And as a result of that, now threaten, as that's attitude times 2, is between 3 and 6. That's going to do some good damage right there. -4, she should go down next turn. That's all absolutely fine. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage from the planted evidence. Yeah, there we go, down to 21. Ouch. Okay, need to finish her off at some point. Probably should have just bribed her, really. But yeah, I can finish her off with fast talk, no problem whatsoever. So, no reason to do anything else. Aside from the fact you may notice, the cards have little lights on them. As you use them, they're picking up XP. This is how cards level up. When that bar fills up, they get to be improved. So you kind of want to play them. So as I know fast talk can kill her this turn, I may as well just actually, like, you know, play deflection over here just for the sake of actually playing it. And I may as well actually, use quick thinking. So improvise another card. Go for that. I'll improvise a card. I'll go for gossip again because I really rather like gossip. And that's all lovely. She has to go for that. And now I'll just fast talk her to death. Marvelous. And now I have talked my way out of trouble. There we go. Ooh, double the composure on all arguments, so double my block effectively. Or, draw an extra card at the start of your turn, then expend, draw 3 cards for free. Yeah, drawing cards is never a bad idea, I'm going to go for that. So, I've just convinced her that was a lawful beating, she's just told me to please carry on. And now back over to, oh, no, before I could get there, I've run into a random encounter. So, what have we got here? A travelling merchant. Hello there, stranger. And usually they're smart enough to travel with armed security. Ah, potentially I could rob her. I see. So I could buy something from her, but it's a bit too expensive. Your allies receive 2 power at the start of the battle. Fine, so if I've got friends with me, could be very, very useful indeed. I could rob her, but then of course she won't like me. Or I could just say, no, that's cool. I'm not going to rob her. She might have powerful friends. And back over to Gura, this time no more random encounters. Hello there, Gura. I've beaten up the person, they weren't killed, no trouble with the police, everything went fine. So there we go, get myself a giant pile of money, beautiful. And because I did the job properly, he likes me. And on top of that, I can take, either 10 hit points or 10 resolve. So, my health's looking good. I'll actually boost up my resolve in case there's a big negotiation following. And because he likes me, I now have extra options with him. So I could just give him 100 shields because, I like him, we're friends now. And that would get me bolstered health, a social boon, plus 2 max health. Is 2 really worth 100 shields? Probably it is. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take bonus to max health. So I've given him basically all his money back, aside from like 4. So he gave me 104. I gave him 100 back. And he's really thrilled about that, so my max health has now been improved. Beautiful. And now he's really happy with me, so in theory, in future, we might run into this guy again and he'll actually be my friend. So now I can pick another mission, either, a combat and negotiation mission, or alternatively, head over there and do a primarily combat mission. But some other special events have shown up. If I want to walk all the way to the other side of the map and I might run into a random encounter on the way, then I could either heal up my body or heal up my mind. So that's probably not a bad idea, all things considered. So I'm just going to walk all the way over to that there meditation spot. Haven't run into any trouble whatsoever. Marvellous. So I can meditate for a short while, 10 resolve, or for a long while, 30 resolve, but I'd lose 5 hit points because I don't know, I get lazy during meditation or something. But no, I'll just take the 10. Now as a result of that, my resolve is back up to max. Beautiful. And with my resolve maxed out, I'm going to go back over to here and do the blended combat and negotiation challenge. Though I may run into something on the way. No, I have not. We make it straight there. Beautiful. So the problem he's got is he's borrowed money from some guy called Brill, but he can't pay it back, so he hasn't been able to work enough shifts. So we need to resolve that for him. So I need to officially find a way for Yibbit to either make more money or pay it back slowly. And at the start of this mission, I get to draw a free card. So yeah, you get one at the beginning and one at the end. This is why I don't really bother taking the 2 free cards as a little kind of starting bonus, because there's plenty of chances to get additional cards already. And I can either take a negotiation card for spending 2 influence for 4 bonus damage, so I can just convert influence into damage at a pretty good ratio, or a combat card for 3 defense, discard, and also 3 defense and 3 counter. Okay, 3 counters kind of interesting, but as we're about to be negotiating, yeah, I'll take the intrigue, because I do rather like that anyway. And before we begin, I can of course choose to negotiate with him, but if I do that, I might actually weaken my resolve a bit. But as it's actually full up right now, I think we're going to be fine. Can we argue for him to give us more money? And yeah, just like the last guy, he's defensive, so it might be a bit difficult to get too much more money out of him. And bear in mind, I don't want to actually lose resolve because I'm going to be needing it to negotiate his debt down. So on basic composure right there to provide a bit of defense, that's all absolutely a-okay. I could draw some extra cards just to see if I could get something a bit better, because yeah, otherwise this isn't going to be a great turn, to be honest. Then again, I could just start attacking. Yeah, you know what? I'll see if I get lucky and just take out that in one go, and that is not quite, unfortunately, but that does guarantee Fast Talk's going to take that out. So we'll get rid of that. That's all absolutely lovely. So there's another 22 shills right there. End my turn. He'll go for me, do a little bit of damage. What's that up there, by the way? Suspicion. Diplomacy cards deal less damage than usual. Right, so he's more susceptible to intimidation, less to being talked around nicely. Well, in which case, yeah, let's go for Sal's Instinct and get Attitude out there in that case. So, get that in play, please. Absolutely lovely. And as a result of that, Threaten is between 3 and 6. Let's just get this done as fast as possible. That's cleared out the shield, got me down to a 5. But yeah, if I actually play a defensive card, he'll pick up some more defense right there. But 6 is a lot of damage, so screw it. I will do that at least a little bit. Right, end my turn. See what happens next on this occasion. He puts up a little bit of defense, tries to attack me, but I'm still mostly fine. And I get another threaten. Good, good, good. Right, what I should probably do at this point is Sal's Instinct. Get more dominance out there. Boost that up to dominance times 3. Then Threaten is between 4 and 7. So average of 5.5. There's 5 right there. Not bad at all. And do I want to improvise? As Fast Talk's kind of garbage right now, I might do literally nothing. Yeah, I'm just going to improvise. So debate between 1 and 2, and then I expend it straight away. Gruff, give him a flustered. No, let's actually do debate, because debate is actually 4 to 5. So 50-50 shot, I might be able to kill him right now, or I could just actually get rid of that card. That's a guaranteed kill on that card. What's he about to do to me? He's about to take away my composure. Yeah, let's just take away that card, actually. So that's dead, and that also does -1. So now my Fast Talk works just fine. So okay, yeah, I'm fine with that, because I'm out of actions for the time being. You seem trustworthy enough. He gets rid of my angry cards. What's he just drawn over there, by the way? Bone Tired. When destroyed, he loses 6 resolve. Fine, so that's a nice, easy card to finish off. So, because he's really bored of this argument and he just wants it to be over, I can pretty much kill him with 2 damage over there guaranteed. Marvellous. Which I'll probably do, therefore, but I may as well play this card first, because I've only got 2 cards in my hand that can do damage. Let's see if we actually get lucky here. There's 2. There's 6. He goes down. Job done. So as a result of that, yeah, I win a negotiation. So I actually get an upgrade straight away because my Threaten leveled up. And here's what's fun, by the way. You choose how to develop them. So 1 to 4, but also draw a card. Or 1 to 4 and gain 1 dominance. Yeah, Lucid Threaten. Let's actually gain a dominance when I play Threaten. That's pretty good. And 1 new card as well. Oppress. If this card dismisses an argument, i.e., knock something out, gain 1 dominance. That's nice, actually. That's very, very nice indeed. Alternatively, gain for 3 action points. Wow, at the beginning of your turn, gain 1 dominance, then expend. Okay, that's interesting. I'm assuming that's a power that therefore goes on in that case, right? I mean, hopefully it is. Actually, Hard Facts is nice. Every single card played gives me 1 block. Yeah, that's gotta be nice right there. That's pretty good. And he'll give me 22 extra shields, 82 shields total. So in which case now, I've got to figure out what to do here. So what are my options? I've got 2 people here. Brill himself, who we borrowed money off, or the actual captain. So I'm assuming what I do with you is... Okay, I probably shouldn't beat up the police captain because, yeah, he'd have friends. Oso would step in to help him out. Or I could try and negotiate, no one would step in. But as for Oso, I could actually pay Oso to help me beat up his captain rather than get involved. So, I probably shouldn't do that. That just strikes me as a terrible idea. I'm guessing Brill, however, if I wanted to actually deal with him, yeah, I can negotiate with him, or I can beat him up. And if I beat him up, no one else actually gets involved. And if I don't actually kill him, then, well, I am the aggressor. And these guys are the police. This is probably a bad idea. You know what? I'm just going to negotiate with this guy to make sure that What's-His-Face gets some extra shifts. That'd be absolutely marvellous. So, nothing dramatic. We fought a cop before. They're just going to do the thing where they plant evidence. Let's just get immediately 1 composure to protect myself a little bit there. I can threaten for between 1 and 4. May as well get that down right now. Though, actually, before I play that, I'll play Quick Thinking, actually, just in case I've got something that can boost dominance. So, Flustered reduces resolve damage by 33%, or Observation, remove for the rest negotiation between 1 and 4, gain free composure, expend. I'll take Gruff in that case, so we'll just play that, and now as a result of that, for the time being, that person is now flustered. Beautiful, but only for 1 turn. So, yeah, that's going to now do only 3 damage, meaning I take no damage whatsoever. Just go for an attack, got 3, pretty lucky there, happy with that, end my turn. And we know she can't do any damage to me, but as time goes on, more stuff might happen. So no damage, but now there's planted evidence. So the internal thing I can't attack is going for my core argument. This up here, the interrogation, that's going over to the planted evidence. So if I could take that out, and that's only 2, that'd be good. So as I've got 2 fast talks in play right now, yeah, get inspiration going on, because inspiration's a nice free 2 damage immediately. And with that card being dead, now no one's attacking the planted evidence. Marvellous. In which case, 1 bit of composure to protect my core argument, 1 fast talk guaranteed 3 damage down to 14. This is going pretty well so far. Happy with how all this is looking for the time being. So, comes in with 2 defense, attacks for 4, does only 1 with composure for -3. I've still actually got myself this, because yeah, that doesn't wear off unlike Intimidate. So, Intimidate seems better, but it wears off faster. This can last a bit longer, and okay. Right now that's actually at 2, and it's about to go down. I could just spend that influence to deal bonus damage. So, 3 damage, plus 4 bonus, presumably, because I'm spending the 2 influence I've already got over there. So that'll be 7 right there. That's not bad. But then again, hang on. If I play hard facts first, that means I might be able to gain... Ooh, there's hard facts. Marvellous. So yeah, right now that's got no protection. I need that thing to survive. But now if I actually attack with intrigue... Does that actually... No, that would burn influence, so then the attacks would just change over to something else. I'd like them to focus on influence, because influence has actually got enough health to stand up to it. So I'm just going to go for 1 basic fast talk right there. And as a result of that... Ooh, that only provides the benefit to my main argument, not to this one. Right, so in which case, I guess I may as well just intrigue, to be honest. So that is a big old pile of damage, and very conveniently... The damage has moved over to my core argument where I've already got 2 defense. So actually, that's not doing that much damage at all. I'm pretty happy with that. The planted evidence still hasn't exploded. That's good. Good. Right, this is all working pretty well. And no more defense here. Should be able to, if I'm lucky, maybe finish her off this turn, in fact. Ooh, interesting one. Okay, if I went for dominance... then Threaten will probably be able to do it. Yeah, that's probably the more reliable. So I'm going to actually take the Dominance right now. Play that. No, I should have gone for Inspiration, because that's an easy guaranteed 2 damage, which you don't get off Dominance. This is between 3 and 6. Depends how lucky I get right now. Oh, really lucky. Right. So job's done right there. Marvellous. And one of my cards is also ready to upgrade. Oh, Sal's Instincts. Yeah, I like Sal's Instincts being upgraded. Now I choose whether I like being nice or whether I like being nasty. So, Flatter, Compliment, and Attitude into my hand, or Obtuse, Mean, and Inspiration. Though bear in mind, you do still get one of the other, so it's not like entirely one way or the other. Well, I do feel like Mean is very good there. 4 damage at no cost. That's very, very good indeed. And alternatively, Obtuse, gain 2 dominance at no cost. That's nice. That's really, really nice right there. Right, you know what? We're going to go for Hostile Instincts. I've decided I'm just going to be an asshole. Ooh, and Evil Eye, double up the damage of the next card. Very, very nice indeed. Or all your cards deal maximum damage this turn, expend. Ah, that's nice. If they've got a damage range, always at the top of it. Ooh, that's harsh. That's really hard. You know what? I'll take Evil Eye for a big double hit. That's gotta be a good thing. So, this guy is now going to come around, give some more actual shifts to Yibbit. Absolutely lovely. And because I didn't fight at all, I've still got plenty of health. But yeah, my resolve is... Actually, my resolve's looking pretty good too. This has actually been resolved very nice and neatly. And as a result of that, I've made myself a new friend. Yibbit now likes me. I get myself 82 shills. And you may notice in the background, it's just become night. So this game kind of works in like day-night cycles, where each day is like a tower in Slay the Spire. So as it's night, I'm probably going to go back to the bar and have a boss fight right now. And then on day 2, there'll be much tougher fights to take care of. But for the time being, I get a free upgrade. So I'm enjoying negotiating. Let's see what I want to negotiate here and how I want to negotiate. What would Evil Eye upgrade to? Would that actually be up to maybe... Ooh, damage of the next 2 cards is doubled. Okay, that's pretty good. That's really, really nice. Or I could make it free to play, but no, I'd say damage of the next 2 cards. That's the way to go. Right, boosted Evil Eye. That's the good stuff right there. And I can give him 100 shills to get boosted resolve. So, go on then. I'm going to do that right now. And now, he flipping loves me. So I'm making friends, and that could potentially be useful down the line. And here we go. Fish has a special job for me, so I've got a bit of an end-of-day boss fight of some description. But, before I go there, I've got a choice. Because I'm only going to have time to do one of these little events. Either a desolate battlefield, so there might be some treasure lying around, or my friend Gura is in trouble. You know what? I'm going to go and help Gura. Fine. What's the problem, Gura? So he's been beaten up by Cocky, so either wait and see how it plays out or save him. No, I'm going to jump in and save him, and I'm guessing that means it's going to be violence. Now, I could try and convince him to leave if I wanted to. Okay, should I do that, or... Ooh, he's 3 stars. That seems dangerous. So, yeah, resolve 20 is not that high. 3 stars seems kind of bad. And I wouldn't actually have any help from Gura, because apparently he's already been badly beaten up, so he can't help me. Okay, I'm going to negotiate with you, my friend. Let's see what we've got going on here. So, he is a bartender, so he's got a special ability. Count. Drunk cards cost 1 less. Deal 1 damage to a random card whenever you play a manipulate card. Right, okay, so drunk cards. So I'm not sure I've got any of those. Because, yeah, you can drink alcohol to get your resolve back. I haven't done it yet, so I think I should be mostly safe here. Okay, how do I want to deal with this? Well, as a starting point, I've got no influence. Yeah, 3 composure, then just start doing a bit of starting damage to him. Not much more I can do other than that. Intrigue and second wind don't help me right now, so -2. And if I'm lucky, another -2. Only 1, unfortunate, that was not great. But we'll see. He'll do at least a little bit of damage to me, but not much, all things considered. What have we got over here now? So, Intuition. Targets an opponent's argument each turn for 1 resolve damage. When you deploy a new argument, increase this argument's damage and resolve by 2. Right, that needs to be got rid of, I see. Best way to do that will probably be to, yeah, boost the Evil Eye, then go for a Lucid Threaten, and straight into a Fast Talk. Though... I could go in for... No, I don't have the action points to go for a Brainstorm followed by a Boosted Evil Eye. Then I'd only have 1 attack, and I'm not sure whether it carries over. So, Boosted Evil Eye. Right, I'm now ready to seriously kick your ass, you stupid bastard. If I'm lucky, I can kill this in 1 go. And I just can. So that's got rid of that. And on top of that, we've also picked up a Dominance. But sadly, that's going to wear off before I can really make use of it. That's all absolutely fine. Okay, do I want to defend now or attack? You know what? As I've actually got the 2 to 6, I'll go for an attack. Oh, 2. Marvellous. So what it should have done by average, even if I hadn't boosted. Well, whatever. I'm going to take a bit of damage here. That's all absolutely fine. That means I may have to fight the boss if I take too much damage right here. And yes, he's coming in for more and more and more of an attack. Gotcha. Okay, let's go for Hostile Instincts here, because Hostile Instincts is really nice. So, choose a card. Get 2 dominance straight away, or just get 4 damage and then expend, or I could take inspiration. I do still get inspiration. I should probably take Obtuse. Yeah, I'm going to take Obtuse. I'm going to play that straight away for a bit of dominance for +2. That gets Threaten up to 3 to 6. What's this, by the way? Apathetic. When this card is dismissed, you draw 2 cards and gain 2 actions. Is that for me or for him? I don't know. I'm going to try and destroy it anyway. So, boom, that goes down. Right, that was for me. That does indeed make sense. Lovely. So I'm back up to 3 actions right now, and I get to play Hostile Instincts again. So I do actually get myself mean right now, and I do still have some dominance out there, so that'll actually be quite a bit of damage. Yeah, take mean, that's now 6, 4 plus 2, off the dominance that's still in play. So that's actually pretty good right there, as that's a freebie. So big hit for you right there, you stupid bastard. Definitely take at least 1 composure, and... okay, could have played hard facts first. That would definitely have been the right way to go under the circumstances. But whatever, it's fine. I should probably... should I play that anyway? Yeah, I'm just going to play that anyway, because then I can just actually play the composure. Then I get, yes, 1, 3, take no damage at all. Marvelous. Except, hang on. Something attacked me, I'm not sure what it was. Anyway, I took 1 damage, but I'm only going to take 1 damage, so it's fine. Not a huge amount I can do here that's that powerful, to be honest. I've got myself a Lucid Threaten if I get lucky. No, unlucky, only 2. Fast Talk, sort of hope, to be honest. See if I get a better 1 again. Marvelous. Literally the 2 worst things imaginable in a row. Okay, I can't kill him, so I guess we'll go for a composure. Start getting that leveled up. Yeah, whenever I defend, he seems to get 1 attack in off his drunk thing for whatever. So, it's because it's a manipulate, so he's just doing 1 damage to a random target, I see. So he's still going to do some damage to me, and he's going to try and defend up this turn, unfortunately. Only 1, though, so this is dragging on a bit longer than I'd like, to be honest, but boosted Evil Eye's back, so that's good at least. So we'll get that in play. Marvelous. And if I get lucky, yeah. This card, even though it's not being boosted by any influence, is still pretty good. That's a 4. And now it's pure pot luck. I might be about to kill him, I might not. Statistically, I should. And finally, we get lucky. Good. We've got ourselves an upgrade right there. Fast Talk, ready to be upgraded. Marvelous. So, gain 1 influence. Ooh, that's nice. Gain a free influence when doing Fast Talk. That's really nice. Or, draw a card. No, I'll take gain 1 influence, because then that effectively means, yeah, Fast Talk goes up from between 1 and 3 to guaranteed 3. And there's a few of them in my deck, so that's fine. Oh, that's a fun title for a card. Non sequitur. Play 1 action point for that, and then your next card is free. So if you've got a really expensive card, that could be really good. Another Evil Eye, or Erupt. So attack a random argument for 2, and it's a freebie, but I need to play 4 hostile cards in a single turn. Just quite hard to do unless I've got a load of ones that cost nothing in my hand. So, I might just take another Evil Eye, to be honest. Or the non sequitur. Yeah, I'm just going to take the non sequitur. That seems kind of fun. I probably should have actually just skipped and taken the money, actually. So now Gura's going to love me even more, to be honest. We actually dress his wounds, get him back on the road. Me and Gura have got to be best friends at this point. He's got to be happy with me. And now, yeah, head over to the boss fight. Slightly worried at this point. Nope, we've run into something in the meantime. Hello, Krog. You seem very happy. Uh-oh. Am I about to be scammed? Yes, it's a game of chance from a smiling person. This is a scam. No, 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 no. We're not doing this. Right, back to the bar. Let's see what's going on here. What have you got for me, fish? A great opportunity, apparently. 2 night merchants, they sell rare goods, and it just so happens they need your help. Marvellous. But I can only choose 1, so the other one's going to be a bit annoyed at me. Yes, and I've got another upgrade that needs to be done too. So Threaten needs to become, what was that? Ooh, lots of different options. Lucid Threaten or Threaten of Clarity. Yes, Destroy. There's plenty of cards in this game that you destroy permanently. That seems to be much more of a thing. Rather than just exhausting it for that fight, they are literally removed forever. I don't really like that so much, so yeah, gain 1 dominance for a Lucid Threaten. That's pretty good to me. Speaking of destroy, Fish, you'll probably let me actually buy cards or drinks or something, right? Yes, here we go. Her card shop is effectively items. You may notice, yeah, items are not just exhausted, they are destroyed after a certain number of uses. So yeah, they're powerful bonuses, but they don't last that long. Still, this one seems reasonable value, only for use during negotiation. Gain 1 influence for 0 action point cost. 3 uses for only 35 gold. Yeah, you know what? That's not so bad. Yeah, you can only use it once during each negotiation. But that's not too bad. I'll take that and add that to my deck. And yeah, as you can see there, I can actually buy booze, but even though that restores resolve, that would also add additional bad cards into my negotiation deck because, you know, I'll be drunk. So I'm not going to do that. That's probably not a good idea. And the same thing for the fish cake here. So I can restore myself some health, but that will actually make me bloated, which is a bad thing. So I'm in pretty good shape, all things considered. let's see what we've actually got here. So, which of these people do I actually want to help out? Because probably, if one of them's more about fighting and less about negotiating, that's the one I want to go for. Okay, so this person's just about intimidation and standing behind her. So that feels like, yeah, fighting is probably going to be the order of the day. Yeah, you know what? I'll say yes to that, because it feels like that one's going to be the one that ends in violence. So, over we go in a confrontation against Urbla. Let's see what's going on here, and if we're lucky, it's going to be a fight, not a negotiation. Right, so this has taken a turn for the unpleasant. This guy decided to borrow money to have a surgical implant called a graft, and now he can't keep up the payments, and I've been ordered to literally cut it out of him, which I can do unless I can negotiate with the person who actually hired and brought me here to tell her to actually, give him more of a chance. Now, the opponent is not that strong, but they do have a resolve of 40 versus my 24, which is a little bit concerning, really. Though I do have that hip flask I just purchased. Okay, I'm going to try and get her to not cut the surgical implant straight out of him, because that would be really, really, really bad. So we've got hard facts straight away. Get that in play for +1 composure immediately. Get the hip flask in play. That's a freebie. So straight away, I've got myself some influence, meaning fast talk is a lot better than it would be otherwise. Now, unfortunately, I don't actually have access to any block whatsoever, so that's a bit of a concern. Right, get hostile instincts out in that case, because, well, or I could say, actually, I'm not going to attack at all. I'm just going to brainstorm, draw cards, and hope for defense. Probably not a bad idea. But then again, if I just play hostile instincts and a freebie, that'll get me up to 3 defense, because, yeah, I'm gaining defense every single time I play any card, and the card that comes out of here is a freebie. So that's not too bad at all. Alternatively, okay, what do I want to do now? Dominance and expend, or some damage and expend? Probably best just to do a little bit of... Ooh. The problem is dominance goes down over time and I've not got any cards. But then again, I'll probably get cards next time. So, play that up to 3. And yeah, I've got plenty of stuff floating around. I've got myself influence and dominance. And I've still got 1 action too. So, do at least a bit of damage to start off with. And playing that card gets me up to 4. So actually... we're in good shape, all things considered. I can block the initial attack, but I'm worried they've got a lot more health than me. Right, what are they playing right now? All business. They gain 1 composure for every, every hostile card I draw. That's not good. I've got a fair few hostile cards. Right, and she's going to try and take out my dominance, which is actually really stupid of her, because that's going to fade this turn anyway. So, there's no benefit to her for doing that. What do I want to do? Let's actually just quick think for the time being, see what actually pops up. So, if I draw debate, that's actually bad at that point, because she'll pick up 1 shield for that. Carry over, gain 1 bonus action next turn, or draw 2 cards and expend. I'll just take carry over, just to actually, yeah, get that. So, may as well have an extra action next turn. If I get lucky, Lucid Threaten will actually immediately kill that, and that's killed that. Absolutely marvellous. And has got me more dominance too. Good, good, good. What are you attacking right now, by the way? Right now you're attacking that, but it can take it. So, could try and defend it, or could just go with the intrigue. Well, that's actually at 3, because I do actually have the influence. So the influence is fine for the time being. Screw it, we'll just go for that. Bit more damage. Let's just start wearing her down here, because the longer this fight goes on, she might get more and more and more dangerous. What she just thrown at me, by the way, a straw man argument. Marvellous. So when this argument is dismissed, only loses 3 resolve on core argument. So, right. She's going to try and kill that immediately. Got it. That's like planted evidence. Can I defend that, by the way? And the answer is yes. 1 composure would let me defend that. So, okay. Let's actually just get... Ooh... Probably best to make sure that happens, yes. And Boosted Evil Eye, I'm not sure whether I can carry that over, but we'll see. Except, oh, hang on, I've still got 3 action points. Was that a freebie? Hang on, why was that a freebie? I'm not sure why that was a freebie. That was just a freebie for whatever reason. Okay, good. Right, in which case, Boosted Evil Eye. And then on top of that, yeah, now I can just basically do double inspirational for 12 damage total. What have you got over there, by the way? That is Scruples. So this argument is dismissed next turn. When dismissed, she loses... Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. So that's dismissed next turn. When dismissed, she loses half her resolve. That seems very good. Like, should I therefore just leave that alone because I want her to lose half her resolve? Right, possibly she's getting that because she feels bad about this situation that she wants me to, like, you know, cut someone's head off or something. You know what? I'm just going to basically launch some attacks at you. That's all absolutely fine. So, let's see if that actually goes away and she does actually drop that down to 11. And... okay. Right, maybe I should have killed that. I think I might have misread that or something. Yeah, I assume dismiss meant kill rather than... right, I'm not 100% sure. Some of the cards could be written a bit more clearly on occasion. Right, well, let's actually start getting some stuff going on here. So, Hostile Instincts. Get that Dominance up straight away, please. That's a freebie. Then, yeah, Lucid gets better and better and better. Get that in place straight away. That's a good bit of damage right there. Marvelous. She's going for my main argument right now. Yeah, probably best I just defend for the time being for only 1 damage. Right, I'm now winning. Good. We are actually ahead of the game here. My negotiation deck's actually doing pretty well right now. And now she's actually got 2 strawman arguments inside my little area. But we might be able to finish her off or come very, very close indeed. Yeah, I'm going to boost Evil Eye immediately. There's nothing I can actually do here. That will actually kill that rather annoyingly, because, yeah, she's got a bunch of wands floating around. So, okay. I'll at least get that in play right there. And then I get myself... ooh, that's actually nice. That's actually picked up some influence right there. So, yeah, I've got more influence floating around. So the influence is... actually, stacked influence doesn't help me right now. I'm not sure I've got any cards that use stacked influence. But there are cards where you can spend influence that you've stacked on really strong powers. Okay. Probably best I defend this card to make sure the straw man doesn't explode, because that does do a fair bit of damage right there. I'm still going to take 3 damage, but I feel like we're under control for the time being. In fact, I might be able to kill her this turn if I'm very, very lucky indeed, because quick thinking might come up with something really, really good. So, yeah, going straight for this, see how powerful this is. If I get lucky, 4. Okay, I do have a fast talk at 3 right now. If I can improvise something that does 3 damage through quick thinking, I can actually win immediately. So what can I do? Sadly, I cannot. Ah, that's why I had 4 actions that turn. It's because of carryover. Sorry, I forgot carryover was a thing. Right, Stammer for some vulnerability. Let's just get some vulnerability on her. Marvelous. So now as a result of that, I'm hitting her harder for a couple of turns. But I still can't kill her, unfortunately. So in which case... just defend myself a little bit, but yeah, she's giving me a bit of a hammering right now. And even more strawman arguments are showing up here, but I think we're ready to go here. Boosted Evil Eye gets this up to 8 with the benefit of vulnerability, and as a result of that, you can go down. Goodbye. I have persuaded you that cutting surgical implants out of people is wrong. And also one of my deflections is ready to level up too, so... gain 6, then expend, or just gain 3 composure, then draw. You know what? I'll take 6 and expend. That's not too bad. And I can also take myself an oppress for, yeah, if you destroy something, +1 dominance, that's pretty good. Lose an influence for 0 to 3, but with 0 cost. Or alternatively, yeah, gain 1 composure for every additional card. I'll take oppress. Oppress seems kind of fun. That's a lot of damage 1 to 4. And the wolf creature is really, really happy with me. Marvelous. And apparently Pluk of the Swab does actually like me. So, even though I slightly screwed up there, I talked around, everything's okay. And as a result of that, she'll give me a discount on her shop. But the other merchant who I turned down most certainly will not. And also up here, there's another merchant too who will let me, remove a card from my deck for 50 shills. Or buy cards too, but they're too expensive for me. Yeah, the problem is I've not really got much money right now, so even though she's giving me a discount... I suspect I can't actually purchase it anyway. So, First Blood, your first attack each combat deals an extra +2 bleed. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Or the Red Bandana, we've seen that before. Sadly, I can't afford either of these. Sorry, Plocker, I've been giving too much money away to my friends. And 2 events pop up here. Meditation Spot. So yeah, I can just get my resolve back. Or... I can go hang out with Herbler, they'll like me more, and 10 resolve. Yeah, you know what, I'll go and do that as a priority, because I like having friends, and I'm assuming it's going to be good for something. Herbler is indeed happy to see me. Damn well should be, I talked to Lone Shark out of cutting your kidneys out. So I get +10 resolve there, but I'm still not quite maxed out. Right, time to head back to the bar. where I suspect we might have trouble. And yes, indeed, that's Casio, the guy I'm here to murder, but I'm guessing we're not taking him on just yet. We're just introducing him for the time being. Yes, indeed, we're not killing her. We need to take on some goons. Gotcha. And unfortunately, this guy's relatively high threat. But before we jump into the combat, I can try and negotiate with Enid the smuggler to help me out. And Fish is going to help me because Fish likes me, because I haven't done anything to annoy her at this point. So, Enid the bouncer, please help me. So, because Fish likes me, I start off with influence because Fish has actually vouched for me. So that's a good start right there. And as a bouncer, every time she does damage, she actually gains defense equal to the damage that makes it through my shielding. So, you really want to shield against this person, otherwise they're going to get free shielding themselves. So, okay, compose straight away. Oh, and this is nice. I do actually have some influence right there. Hang on. Hip flask immediately. Gain 2 influence straight off. Beautiful. And that means this intrigue gets me 3 plus 4 bonus damage off the intrigue I'm now giving up. So, boom, and I did that in the wrong order. I should have used fast talk first before I actually burnt the influence. But whatever, we'll just have to deal with it. Now, if I'm reading your special ability correct, you're now going to attack me and gain, yes, you gain 1 defense as a result of the 1 damage you did to me, right. And she's also crafty, so I can't see what's going on until I deal with that craftiness. Gotcha. So, hostile instincts, get that in play. Could get some more influence down on the ground. In fact, should have played hard facts first, but whatever. Is it too late to do that? Yes, it's too late to do that. Fine, what have you. Get the influence in play, alright? But before we do that, get the hard facts in play, then get the influence in play. We can use the influence to kill the cat. That's a bit of bonus damage, and also gets me the influence I need to guarantee 3 damage over here. But I probably want to... yeah, I just want to block to make sure she doesn't actually pick up any more bonus defense herself. So, that's good. Up to 8 there, absolutely a-okay. Still got some influence in play. So she gets no bonus defense, and this is looking good. This is looking very, very good indeed right here. So, okay. I can probably do some good damage, though sadly, there's no card to destroy with a press, otherwise that would have been more powerful. Right, play Boosted Evil Eye immediately. That gets this up to 2 to 8, and on top of that, it will boost my dominance. So get that in play, that's a 4, and that means a press is now 4 to 10 and 7. Not bad at all. Right, good turn right there. So you go for me and pick up some bonus defense because I didn't bother defending my influence. But I think we're okay. And what have you got over there, by the way? That is Ploy. So targets an opponent's argument each turn for 2 resolve damage. Okay, that kind of hurts. And at the end of the turn, double the damage. Okay, that needs to be got out of the way in a hurry. Gotcha. Though actually, I think I can do that immediately. So let's just use, yeah, Lucid Threaten to get dominance up by 1. That's a 3 straight away. This is guaranteed to do 2 to 5. So it is guaranteed to get a kill. That's now dead, which is absolutely marvellous, and that means I'm only being attacked for 4, not 6. And I can also block most of that immediately right here. So go for that, and yeah, we'll get most of that blocked. So she'll only gain +1 block this turn. Everything's under control, she's only gaining 1, everything's fine, and sadly, been a bit unlucky there, even though I've got some actual dominance out, I don't have any actual angry cards to play. Though I can boost the Evil Eye, which does actually boost everything. Yeah, play hard facts right now. That's good. Play boosted Evil Eye as well. Marvellous. And then intrigue is guaranteed 4 to 6, which is not so bad. Not so bad at all. So we'll do that, but then she will get plenty of defense next turn. Actually, no, she'll only get 2. She'll only get 2 defense. She's down to 8. We're in good shape right now. We're in good shape because we are going to be fighting Casio's bodyguard. So if my resolve's a bit low at the end of this fight, it doesn't actually matter. Right, this is looking a bit better right here. So, let's get ourselves, yep, some dominance up immediately. Let's get more dominance going on right here with Lucid Threaten. We'll get rid of that immediately for the 6, and that does a big chunk of damage to it. Passes on a bit of damage. I'm not sure 100% what the calculation is, but yeah, it clearly passes on something. The problem is, though, I don't actually have any ability to block right now, so quick thinking. What do I need to do here? I need something that's gossip. Spot on. Well, it means I don't take damage. It doesn't actually help me that much in some ways. Debate wouldn't be enough to kill her. Okay, we're going to gossip, so at least I'm not taking the damage. But she's about to do a lot of damage to me and pick up a lot of shielding too, unfortunately. Which is going to slightly hurt. Yeah, luckily there's... oh, this is Okay, I kind of need to kill her. Like, right now, she needs to die. And I think we should be able to do it if I get lucky with Lucid Threat. So, Lucid Threat. Oh, that was the 6. That's what I needed right flipping there. Quick thinking, there's got to be something good in there, to be honest. And draw 2 cards for expend. Gossip, gain 3 composure and expend. Yeah, I can gain some... Uh-oh. 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 Please kill her. Okay, 2 or 3 will do it. 1 screws me over. Okay, good. Good. And we're ready to do some upgrades as well. Marvellous. So 3 composure can become restore 5 resolve. Wow. Restore 5 resolve. Okay, that's really damn good. Oh, that was a destroy. Right, you know what? That's worth keeping for an emergency. That'd be why that was so good, yes. One of my fast talks can also become clarity fast talk, but with destroy, or fast talk with draw. Yeah, fast talk with draw is good. And quick thinking can either become a pool of 5 cards, or, ooh, upgraded, yes, upgraded is good. And low blow I like gets rid of the enemy's shield, but also 3 to 4 as an angry card for only 1 action point. That's not bad, that's okay damage. And now as a result of that, the bouncer is willing to stand by my side in the actual fight. So now I've got myself some assistance. Beautiful. So we've got ourselves a guy with a gun and also 2 drones who have got themselves the... what's your deal, by the way? Immune to bleed and wound. Piercing attacks do double damage. Unstable drone. Ah, yes, I've seen this in the glossary at one point. So, yeah, they don't really have health bars like he does. Like, any attack reduces that counter down by 1. When they reach 0, they explode and they do a bit of damage to him. So just wailing on his drones might actually be not a bad thing to do at all. And here's interesting, she's not planning to attack this turn, she's planning to heal me, so that's good. Right, I'd like to get one of the drones out of the way if you'd be so kind. So, who's going for me? You're going for me, are you? I don't think you are, actually. I'm going to boulder rush you, so that gets that counter down to 2 and also gives me a little bit of defense, which is nice. Then we'll just go for double stabs. So, stab... and then 1 more stab. That should be you exploding, and he takes a bit of damage from that. Beautiful. And that's the end of my turn right there. So now I'm only taking a little bit of damage. He comes for me, and he's done me an injury. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So those are going to stack up as time goes by. Also, yeah, I've actually been healed up a bit by her. Next turn, she is planning to attack, however, not heal. Good. In fact, next turn, she's going to attack that drone 3 times, which is going to kill it. So actually, that's really bloody useful. So instead, Sal's daggers go for the bleed. And obviously, you use that on him, not the robot. The robot can't bleed. So now he's got a double bleed on him. I can go for defense, or I can just go for a stab. Just go for a stab in that case. Marvelous. And then... no one's coming for me, but I may as well play the card just for the sake of getting the XP on the card up a little bit. So there we go. That drone just explodes, and his special ability is summon additional drones. So I'm guessing whenever he's got less than 2 drones, he will just try and take them out. But she is really damn good at taking out drones, so well done. You are helping me out a lot. Right, just keep on with the bleed, because bleed is really damn good. And then we'll just improvise. Give me something good. So expend for 1 power, so basically bonus attack. Or apply, ooh, double wound. Double wound is nice. Or gain 2 combo. So yeah, combo is just something you stack up, then you actually convert them into something good with a finisher card. I'm not sure I've got any finisher cards, so I'm just going to take that right now. Because wounds for you. Wound is really good. So yeah, attacks are now inflicting bonus damage on him, which is very good indeed. So nice safe elbow strike will actually do 5 rather than 3. Nice. He's losing health very fast indeed. Love it. And that drone explodes and does loads of damage too. Right, we're doing very well against this guy. We have got this, Ennet. In fact, yeah, just basically keep rushing him. Just keep flipping rushing him. At this point, he is in a lot of flipping trouble. And he can't summon drones because my friend is just knackering them as fast as they come in. So, takes him out, takes even more damage. He's trying to summon drones, but she just keeps flipping murdering them. This is marvelous. And there we go. The injury is now showing up in my hand, but we should be okay. I'm going to improvise an attack card from my draw pile. Go on then, what do I actually want? I'll take Boulder Rush. Boulder Rush is pretty good, especially as I'm doubling up the damage. You, my good man, are almost ready to surrender. So I think actually, hang on, how many more attacks? 3 will cause you to panic. In we go with the elbow strike. Job is done. So now, that robot falls down, and we can choose to. I think we're going to execute the robot. That's reasonable. And now, what I can do is either execute him or accept the surrender. I'm going to be honest, I'm feeling like I'm playing as an asshole right now, so I'm going to just execute him. So you can go down, and I'm guessing there's going to be a reputational thing as a result of that. 20 money, restore my resolve, very, very nice indeed. Pick a negotiation card, and... oh, hello. What's this worth? So, X action points. Play once for each action available. So basically a nice, easy way of just taking 1 to 2 damage as many times as you actually do have actions. So if you can just get a bit of Intimidate up, not too bad at all. Ooh, and I'll take Spines, actually. +2 counter every time I gain defense. That's nice. And yes, indeed, I'm starting to get a reputation for violence. So as a result of that, I've picked up the card. Very convincing. Either double my influence or totally remove it. Right, so people are starting to think I'm an asshole. Got it. And I get my first graft reward. So effectively for killing a boss, this is a special boss relic. So what do I want here? Gain 1 action at the start of my turn, but enemies no longer surrender. At the start of my turn, reduce the cost of a random card in my hand by 1 until it's been played. Or gain 1 action at the start of your turn. All diplomacy cards deal 50% less damage. Ouch, right, that's all a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take the one that doesn't screw me over in any way, or at least not so much. So, the Quick Charger, reduce the cost of a random card in my hand, so maybe I'll get a freebie. And that is the end of the first day. So now if I go and rest in the back, I will actually get myself a free top-up of health and resolve, and move on to the second tower. So if I want revenge, I've got to pick a side at this point. Either go and side with the police, who can potentially get me in the front door of an auction to get close to my target who I want to murder, but people will hate me for siding with the military or whatever. Or we've got the scrappy criminals down here who I could side with, but then the police will hate me. Okay, we'll side with them so people don't hate me, because I'd rather be loved by the people than the military. And now characters we've run into start showing up again. So, Cocky was the guy we actually persuaded to leave What's-His-Face Guru alone. So had I taken his side or not got involved, he might be willing to give me a bit of a discount right now. But instead, I didn't actually beat him up, but neither did I actually help him. So, he's willing to sell me cards at full price. Okay, let's join it with the spree here, and straight away I get myself 2 special spree cards, or rather a choice of 1. So, repeat my next attack card, then expend, or apply 1 wound whenever you play an attack for the rest of the turn. That's pretty good, actually. That's really, really damn good, but then double is... oh, those are both really good. Those are both really, really, really nice. But I'll take Vital Strikes, because I suspect if you play that right, that could be more powerful. So I need to go and do a prisoner exchange where the focus is going to be on combat. Alright, give me a card to start me off here. Hemorrhage, apply 3 bleed, then deal damage equal to the target's bleed. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice, because I've already got some bleed cards in my deck. That's really good. For 1 action point, attack random enemies, play it twice. So basically just do 2 to 5 to 2 random enemies, okay? Or Switchblade for free, add a copy of this card to your discard, spend 1 combo to draw a card. Don't have much combo going on, I'll go for Hemorrhage. That seems better to me. Okay, so with the help of this slightly corrupt cop here, I can go and pick up this prisoner, take him back to the crime syndicate I'm now working for. So my options at this point are request they send them over, in which case the corrupt cop will help me, or just attack them, but then the corrupt cop will jump sides to them, because actually murdering cops isn't what she signed up for. She's dirty, but she's not that dirty. So, okay, we will negotiate in that case to make this happen nice and smooth. But if we fail, presumably we'll end up in a fight, because they'll see through my cover story. Right, so as a cop, they get the plant evidence thing, and also there is a bounty floating around here. If I actually attack that, I can actually receive 30 shill, so... this person's potentially done something a bit dodgy themselves too. Right, so all the police are dodgy. Gotcha. Probably the best thing I can do for the time being is, yeah, just get boosted evil eye out. That's all absolutely fine. Get myself some lovely stuff going on here. In fact, actually, you know what? Take the influence. Because if I play the influence right now, 1, that's 4 damage straight away. And then I get guaranteed 6 damage. So, use the 4 damage over here. Then I can use the 6 over... no? Okay, that's only down to 3 in that case. Well, we'll weaken this at the bare minimum. And then I take a bit of damage, but screw it, whatever. So they're going to get a bit of damage on me, and they've put the planted evidence in play. They've also got themselves Interrogate. That is more important to get rid of, yes. Though, what do I want to do here? Oppress does have a good chance of killing that. Then I'd actually pick up a free dominance, but... only if I actually get lucky. I need a 2, 3, or 4. So, 75% chance this suppressor's going to get me a domination. And, well, of course I rolled the 1. Bloody hell. Right, okay. What am I going to do now at this point, then? Low blow is guaranteed to actually wipe out this, which is good. So I can low blow that away. That's good. So we'll get rid of that. That's nice. Does a bit of damage to the core argument too. The wealth extractor is almost ready to go. I can't actually protect the planted evidence, unfortunately. So that's going to do 4 damage to my core argument, which is a bit of a shame, but you could have just attacked me directly, to be honest, because your basic attack is 4 already. But whatever, everything's fine. In which case, I guess I may as well just take the money and pass on some bonus. There we go. Yeah, I think it's just leftover stuff. So, because there was a bit of leftover damage, it passes over to the core. Okay, end my turn. You actually immediately discover the evidence you just actually planted on me, so that's fine. And you pick up a bit of free resistance as well. I think that was actually just part of your plan, not one of your special abilities. Okay, what do we need to do now? Probably, hard facts isn't bad as a starting point. Then what we need is, yeah, improvise, because improvise is free, so that's basically 2 cards for the price of 1. So I can, tall observation between 0 and 6 at random, or some flustered. Yeah, let's get some flustered on you. Flustered's good, so that's nice right there, and we're already almost protected from you. Beautiful. In which case, yeah, just get a bit of damage over there. That is very little, but I am at least fully protected right now. So, you're not doing anything to me. I've not done much to you. Your defense goes away. Everything's fine. I'm definitely winning for the time being. And I've got myself... I've got a double Lucid Threaten right here. Right, that's good. That's good stuff. So, Lucid Threaten. And even more Lucid Threaten. Oh, you're going down fast now. And I don't really need to do Deflection of Clarity just yet. I'll just do an Inspirational Talk for a free influence too. So now I've got some influence floating around. End my turn there. The planted evidence is going to explode, but I can take it. It's not a big deal. That Interrogate, however, is getting a little bit on the dangerous side, so we need to get rid of that. Okay, I know what to do here. Hostile Instincts directly into Obtuse. Then we just Obtuse up. And that means Oppress is now guaranteed to kill this argument over here. So we'll just go over there. That's a kill. That's even more flipping dominance, which is absolutely flipping beautiful. What's attacking me today? And somebody's got to be attacking me. You're going for my influence, so that's fine. I'm not going to need it anymore. I'm very much on the dominant side of things. So you're going to take that out. There's going to be a little bit of leftover damage, but it's not too much. If I just get 1 dominance card... Oh, look at this. Browbeat. This is going to work very nicely. Boom. And dead. Nice. And Fast Talk goes over to, Stony Fast Talk for Composure. Yes, Stony Fast Talk for Composure. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, and this is very nice. Target argument loses 2 resolve. You gain 2 resolve. Yeah, I'll take that, even though it's an expended. That's really good. And because I won the argument, they hand over the prisoner. Job done. And that gets me 200 shills and a graft reward too. So, okay, what do we want here? Apply 1 wound to a random enemy at the start of your turn. Not bad. Bleed decays 33% instead of 50%. Okay, that's nice too. And your first attack deals +2 bleed. Yeah, I'll take that. That's kind of nice. And even better, because that went so smoothly, the guy I rescued really loves me, and thus I get the social boon, +2 damage on your first attack. So my first attack is now really nice. Right, my resolve's a bit low, but my health is full up at the minute, so probably best we do some actual combat here. And yeah, we've got a combat-focused mission, asset recovery. That'll do just spot on. Though admittedly, we've got something on the way. Hello, who are you? I see. This is just a reminder the police hate me now. Got it. No, I'm under arrest for carrying contraband. No. I think I'm just going to beat the hell out of you, actually. Negotiate a smaller fine, or just beat the hell out of him. No, I'm just going to beat the hell out of you. Screw you, you're breaking the law, you're completely dirty. I don't even feel bad about this. Okay, but on the other hand, he's got a giant hammer. So this guy is opportunistic. Every time he attacks a target, he gains +3 power. Gotcha. There's also a dog here who is nimble and evasive, so okay, he basically is very good at avoiding damage, I see. But on the plus side, I can put a lot of bleeding on these guys very, very quickly indeed. So here we go. Sal's daggers right now. Yeah, give me some bleed. I'm just going to basically put all the bleeding in the world on this guy. So That's a fair bit of bleeding right there, I'd say. By the way, we're also going to make you bleed even more, and then, oh, damage equal to bleed. Okay, can I add any more bleeding first? Hang on. Yeah, let's do some dirty fighting here. Oh, slash. Oh, that's just perfect. Right, we'll have a slash on you as well, actually. So you're now bleeding on 6, which is absolutely lovely. And by the way, I'm now going to apply 3 bleed and then make you take damage for every bleed. Oh, that's good, sexy stuff right there. He's going to be taking a lot of bleed damage now. Unfortunately, I'm taking some damage too, so I'm just going to defend myself at least a little bit. That's all I can do. So he comes at me, comes in for an attack. You come and attack too, but this guy is taking bleed damage very, very fast indeed. And here's my special ability, so apply 1 wound for every attack for the rest of the turn. I think we'll be doing that, actually, yes. Now we can just go in for some stabs, because you're a dog. So I'm guessing if he dies, you just wander off or something. So I'm just going to basically go for you and just put a bunch of wounds on you. Though actually, if I put a wound on him too, yeah, let's just put wounds on both of them. That's probably a good idea. Though sadly, I've got no more ability to put more bleed on you. Still, I can actually have myself, yeah, a free feint right now. That's not bad at all. Or I could have 1 power. Yeah, give myself a bit of free defense right there. Don't bother with the item because that's destroyed after 1 use. So save that for absolute emergencies. He's defending, but he's also taking damage from the bleed. You can't block bleed damage. And yeah, on top of that, we've got ourselves... I'm liking this, by the way. I'm liking 1 random free card every turn. That's really nice right there. Okay, improvise an attack. Your next attack card does +3 damage. Okay. Improvise that attack, that's nice. Boulder Rush, that's good right there. So take that out the way. How much mortally goes down? 11 damage. Okay, I can't do 11 damage. And they're hitting me pretty hard, actually. Yeah, I'm receiving 2 and 2 from the dog. And then I'm receiving 9 from him. And I can't actually get rid of the dog right now either. The dog needs 12 more damage, he needs 11. Let's just basically put up, yeah, 1 defense... and then go for a stab, which should be... yeah, that should be slightly more powerful on average. 3, same as it would have been for an elbow strike. Fine. We should be able to finish him off next turn, because that blood is weakening him fast. So, you should not have randomly tried to screw me over in the middle of the street. Screw you. And spines. Okay, whenever I gain defense. It's not bad, but I think I'd rather just finish him off, because I'm pretty sure I can at this point. So, go for him. Then he's down to 3 more damage. I can guarantee you 3 right now. So you, my good man, have decided to give up. Though, your dog hasn't. That's 1 loyal dog right there. Good boy. Right, well, in which case, I'm afraid I've just got to stab your dog, then go into defense mode. And yeah, he's going to continue surrendering for 3 turns. Though, yeah, that will actually wear off a little bit over time. And he's also taking, I think he just took the last of his blood damage right there. Right, 1 deception, please. We'll take myself just a basic stab is fine. Then we get to double some stuff up. Go for upgraded stab. We just need to basically persuade this dog to stop fighting. That's a free elbow strike. And the dog runs off. What a coward. Now I choose whether to execute him or not. Okay, you were a dick to me, so you are going down, thanks. Ooh, and I pick up a looming grenade off the corpse. Destroy after 1 use, but 8 to 14 damage on all targets. Very nice. And get some resolve back for winning a fight. An elbow strike can either become a finisher spent in combo, or gain 2 defense. I'll take the 2 defense, actually. And because of my increasingly violent reputation, I'm now a known thug. So I've got a free card that doesn't actually have any cost. Deal 1 resolve to a random target whenever you draw a card unplayable. Ah, that's just an active power tied to my reputation. So that's actually pretty good. Now whenever I draw cards, free damage. Love it. Unfortunately, one of the other guards now hates me because he was friends with the guy I just murdered. So watch out for him. And unfortunately, being on the lam because I'm now a cop killer, I now have -4 max health. Oh dear. Right, straight on to the next in that case. We need to find some equipment that's been stolen. A couple of people need to be interrogated first, but with resolve of only 10, I should be able to get a much better deal out of her with my upgraded deck. So, hard facts, go straight into hostile instincts and straight into obtuse, and then play that obtuse. Very, very nice indeed. And now, low blow does 5 to 6 guaranteed. So, You know what? Let's just start getting this out the way. Lovely. 5 damage immediately. What's her personality, by the way? As a merchant, adds a kickback card to your draw pile at the end of her turn. So, I can do damage to her by paying her money. So, sorry, I can pay her 10 shills in order to make her add, like, 100 shills to the bounty. She is not a very good merchant. Oh, especially as, hang on, boosted evil eye right now. Damage between 4 and 10, also granting me a dominance. Yeah, let's just actually make sure we kill this one. That's going to be dead right there. And we've also got, hang on, what does this do? All cards cost an additional... Oh, I'm literally paying to play cards right now. Blimey. Well, I guess we better get that out of the way, yes. So, that's -5. We'll be able to kill that next turn. What's she doing to me, by the way? She's attacking my Intimidate, but it's not really going to kill it, so we should be fine. And more kickbacks being added to my deck right now. There we go. So I can do 2 to 5 like that. But I'd probably rather... Ooh, Lucid Threaten straight away. That's nice. Right, Lucid Threaten. Get rid of that card, please. Right, so she's already looking a bit on the dubious side. And I can... Okay, for 10 shills, I can get 30 shills added. You are so bad at bribery. That's catastrophically appalling. She's also got Tribute. When dismissed, draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Fine, so I could do... how much damage can I do to her right now? Okay, between 6 and 8. I may as well do that because she's about to actually kill my dominance. So, or I could just kill her because she's actually going for this. No, that's worth a lot of money. That's a lot of money right there. So 4, I didn't quite finish it off, unfortunately. Still, we will be able to get that and also finish her off next turn. So we're going to make a lot of money out of this one. Yes, here we go. So 1 Lucid Threaten over here. In fact, actually, that would be best to save for the other because that's got a better chance of hitting 2. So you over there. Boom, that's a 3. Get myself all of the money. Beautiful. And my intrigue card can either spend less influence for bonus damage or get more bonus damage. Take more bonus damage, please. Ooh, and a new power, Menacing Air. So 3 action points, but free dominance every single turn. Yeah, I'll have that, thank you. And 88 shills total if I finish the job correctly. So basically, I've just doubled the amount I'm being paid. Lovely. Okay, I've just had to sacrifice 11 hit points, but I couldn't not rescue a dog from a tar pit, alright? That's just not feasible. Oh my goodness, I've now got a dog friend! I've literally got a dog in my party, yes! So I found the person I need to beat up, and if I beat them up, I've got my dog friend, and Ash, who I helped out previously, would come and join me because they're in the same bar that Ash lives in. However, a thief would come and protect them. So... okay, I think we can probably handle this. Yeah, let's just beat the information out of her. Screw you. Right, first things first, let's just take out the little one. Though then again, I do have this grenade right here. Oh, you know what? I should probably save it for a big day. Screw it, this is a big day. Boom! Grenade! Screw you all! Right, at this point, yeah, let's just get rid of you, because you are potentially going to cause trouble for me, being the weaker one. Also, I'll get myself a nice free defense, thanks to the quick charger. Alright, and my turn. Let everyone else do their thing. My dog became more powerful. You punch them. Everybody's bleeding. You tried to shoot me, and I've been pinned by a gun somehow or another. I'm not sure how. Ooh, a free deception. That's good. So I'll take that for double damage and... oh, yeah. Big hemorrhage. That'll do the job. In fact, I'm going to do that to you because you're the more dangerous one. So let's get plenty of bleed damage on you, please. Then I'll just boulder rush you. Take some defense, please. Ouch. I'm going to take 16 damage. Okay, that's a little bit on the excessive side. I could have some free bleed or... yeah, you know what? I'll just take the bleed. Go for Sal's daggers. Go for the bleed and then put the bleed on you. Ooh, hang on. Okay, you're about to take 11. I think that will finish you off, actually. I think one of my friends is going to finish you off because I think my allies get to attack before you do. So that should, hopefully, knock you out. Yeah, you're going to be knocked out before you can actually attack me. So, she's now surrendering. So I only get attacked once and... sorry, I didn't mean for you to die, but... did you just kill my dog? Kill her! Kill her immediately! You no longer get to live! There is no getting to live! Oh, hang on, I need to beat the information out of her. If I kill her, maybe she's written the information I need down in her diary or something. I actually don't care at this point because she just killed my flipping dog. Right, fight dirty. Yes, because she's a dog killer. And throw dust. Yeah, cripple her. Throw dirt in her face. Whatever it flipping takes. In fact, I think she's about to bleed to death, actually. So, yeah, she is now bleeding to death. You don't get to live. You just killed my dog. That was my Tar puppy. I loved him. His name was Tar Woofington. Uh-oh. Everyone in her faction just decided they hated me, including my best friend Ash. Okay, I probably shouldn't have actually murdered her. Still, I'll take a dagger throw. Pierces all shields. 3 to 6 damage on 1. That's not too bad at all. Right, so everybody hates me. Got it. Yeah, because everybody hates me, my reputation's becoming shaky. So it's much harder for me to actually, you know, talk people round. Because everyone thinks I'm an utter psychopath. But they killed my dog. And yes, I now need to go and speak to the other person. Because the first person's now dead. Okay, this time, don't forget to not murder them. And also, ooh, this will be good. Vital strikes, together with all my first strike bonuses. Also, oh, Sal's dags and all that stuff. No, go for a great big boulder rush, because you're coming for me right now. Right, 3 to 5. Bleed, wound, everything is good. Right, Sal's daggers, please get me more bleed damage. Bleed is really, really damn nice. Still got an action as well. I've got 2 defense right now. I'm just going to toss the dagger at you because that's free. Then I'm just going to defend up with my last action point. Good, so I'm blocking that, but you're putting some form of effect on me. But to be honest, you're already half dead, so you can pin me as much as you want. I don't really care. Free deception, that's lucky. I'll go for... yeah, free double stab. That's nice, but I'll probably go for... yeah, the stab. That's good. Then we'll go for the... oh, you're at 2 right now. Could I make you bleed more? Might be able to make you bleed more. Hang on, I'll go for a fight dirty. See if there's a bleed in there. No, there's a combo. There's no bleed, which is kind of unfortunate. So, we'll put the blood on you. Yeah, the hemorrhage right now. And now we're not going to kill you. Otherwise, no one's left alive to give us the information. Ooh, and stab can be done twice. That's kind of nice right there. Yeah, we'll go for double stab. Ooh, this is nice. 6 to 12 damage, and if I spend 2 combo, that guarantees it's a 12. But I think I'd rather go for backstab, because if I happen to improvise it, yeah, it's free. That's not bad. I'll go for that. Take a bit more resolve, and just tell me the information, please, and... okay, the bad thing about Cougar is I'm pretty sure Cougar's dead. Looks like you killed the only person who knew the truth. Uh-oh. And now more bloody thieves are showing up who are quite hard to talk round. Right, we're just going to murder you too. I'm just going to murder everyone. No flipping witnesses. Nobody's walking out of here alive, alright? Nobody's walking out of here alive. There's no witnesses. My reputation can't suffer. Ooh, and I can upgrade my daggers to do even more bleed damage. Yes, bleed is good. And as I'm enjoying bleed so much, let's take a second hemorrhage, because hemorrhage is fun. I've just picked up the reputation unstable. So draw a card, play it with a random target. Okay, so I'm literally going mad. At this point, everyone thinks I am a completely unhinged loon. Okay, honor war. Fun thing about the last job. It turns out I murdered the only person who had the information. But I'd like to be paid anyway. Right, fairly basic setup turn, to be honest. Just got a little bit of influence down. She's doing a bit of damage to me. She has her doubts. Yeah, I would too. I wonder if it's the blood dripping from my dagger she's suspicious of. Oh, I wonder if I can just buy her. That'd be fine. Right, I need to get rid of the fact she's charging me money for my catastrophic failure. That'd be useful right there. Ooh, and I like my new boosted gossip off the boosted improvisation. Yeah, boosted gossip has flipping 4. That's really, really nice indeed. So that's good right there. Right, we're almost ready to clear out the card that makes me pay for everything. So I can clear that out next turn. Ideally, if I'm lucky. No, I was hoping to actually get a draw. Known thug. Marvellous. Deal 1 resolve to a random target whenever you draw a card. Oh no. And also pay 5 shills. Right, okay, so I've got a massive bounty on my head from all of the murder at this point. Right, I may have made a mistake. Okay, well, I can draw a card. Right, okay, go for the dominance card. Right, get that in play. Right there. Now, we just need to basically start murdering her at some point soon. What's that over there, by the way? Tribute. Draw an extra card at the start of your turn. Yes, do that! And I'm losing so much money. Here we go, boosted evil eye. This is the good stuff right here. So, I can have a more expensive kickback. That's good. Or, what's nice and cheap, by the way? Nothing's nice and cheap, but I can at least boost my, my intimidate thing. Right, just focus on her over there. And that is 10, not bad. Just pay the 15 to get rid of that bloody card. Right, okay. on 10. We are winning. Somehow we're winning this argument. I'm not quite sure how. Possibly she's just really bloody scared. If she doesn't pay me anyway, I'll just start stabbing her. I feel like people are going to stop doing business with me in a minute. Here we go. I'm unstable, meaning for free I just get to draw a card and immediately play it. That's pretty good. I like that. Right, we just need to kill her this turn if we can. Just use all of the kickbacks, please. All of the kickbacks. Why am I being so unlucky on the kickbacks? I mean, catastrophically unlucky on the kickbacks. And I need to get rid of this card, otherwise I'll lose 8 resolve this turn. Fine, I guess I'll pay another 15. I'm just basically throwing money at her to make her not tell the police where I am, I think, at this point. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Okay, boosted evil eye. Throw even more money at her. Here you go. Have some more money. Just don't tell the police. And I'll take veiled anger, but to be honest, I feel like my anger is not particularly veiled. And with the second day's quest completely fluffed, or to be precise, drowned in a sea of blood, that is indeed the end of the second day, because I've ruined everything. Okay, now assassins are actually after me. Okay, I feel like in some ways I've made mistakes and my reputation is not great. Okay, so he's got, 3 times more health than me, and also a massive, massive sword. And also he's a robot owl, so quite frankly, he deserves to win. Well, I'll do what I can to defeat him. Vital strikes, alright? Let's just do what we can here. Does he have any defense right now? What has he got, by the way? Sharpened blade. Insert a bleed card into your draw pile whenever he deals damage. Ouch. Okay, so he's going to make me bleed a lot. Gotcha. Before we attack, may as well play a deception. See what we can do here. And he's not bleeding yet, unfortunately. Though actually, the first attack will make him bleed, so... yeah, go for that. That should be up to bleed of 5. So at least we've done some damage right there. It's not a bad starting point. Do the dagger throw. He's going to do 7 to me. Yeah, I better go all in on the attack, to be honest, and wound him as best we can. So at least we've got something here. I've also picked up, yeah, a random little gun. Gains +2 bonus damage for every card played this turn. Screw it. Use it. Fire the gun at him. I feel like he's going to win anyway, to be honest. Right, so he's coming in with 7, and I'm just getting more and more bloodied, so that's good. Okay, what else can we do here? Yeah, there's that bleed right there. So, play this card twice. Stab of the mirror. Okay, I've not really got much, to be honest. I can boost actions, but I've not got much I can really do. So, go for it. Just go with everything we've got. Just elbow strike him. That's nice right there, and... yeah, may as well just... do a bit of a feint. Get myself a bit of defense at least. He's... yeah, cutting straight through me. And oh my goodness, my draw pile is just basically full of flipping bleed right now. That's good. Backstab. If this card was improvised, it wasn't. But the quick charger made it sort of improvised. So 3 to 5 and also is piercing, but he's not blocking. What's he about to do? He's probably about to do something really, really bad to me, I think. Good, good, good. I could just gain counter. Yeah, gain counter when I'm blocking, alright? Let's see if we can just actually out-counter him. So, block, counter. We've got... I shouldn't have done that this turn. He wasn't even attacking. Okay. More and more bleed is showing up now, and he's sort of glimmering, actually. That's a little bit concerning. Oh, now he's countering. Oh, good. Right, get some defense going on here. Go! He goes for the counter. Does the counter make me bleed? Yes, the counters also make me bleed. That's good. I can... okay, I can apply a stun to him. That's nice. Probably better do that, to be honest. Right, so he's not attacking me immediately. He's still probably going to win. Fight dirty. Just do whatever the hell we can. Yeah, apply some bleed to him. Then if we can get hemorrhage back out, that'd be good. There's some bleed. That's me out of everything. I'm being... wait, what just damaged me? Something really bad just damaged me and he's still doing it. He's got some bleed on him, but it's not much, to be honest. But with Sal's bloody dagger, expend for 5 bleed. Yeah, all the bleed in the world on him, please. That's 6 bleed right there, followed up by hemorrhage. That's at least some good damage right there. And he's coming for me. Just defend as best we can. Alright, just defend. And he's coming for me and he's just... piling on the flipping bleeds, isn't he? Yeah, okay. Though I am countering, alright? I've got counter because I've got spikes. I might be able to survive this. I don't know. Okay, I've got the tripwire. Screw it, just make the tripwire, just basically, yeah, just try and survive with that. That's a crutch that'll carry me through. Can I make him bleed anymore? And no, but I can add 3 bleed, then do the right amount of damage. 22, he's nearly ready to surrender. Nearly ready. Boulder rush him. Get some defense up too. Okay, this is looking good, actually. This is looking good. There's nothing more I need to do, so those potions aren't going to do me much in the way of good, actually. Now, elbow strike. Yep, now basically just do what I can. I think we've got enough to make him surrender, actually. Enough, you say? No, 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 no. There is no enough. Alright, I'm going to drink your cocky blood, robot owl. Unfortunately, I think even more people hate me at this point. Oh, and I'll gladly take a low damage attack that gives me stun. Stun is amazing, right? And the next card I play is played twice. Oh yeah, good negotiation right there. And now I'm a killer. So gain 1 dominance while in my hand, unplayable. Honestly, that's kinda good. Like, I may be a blood-soaked psychopath, but it is sort of working in my favour. Though everyone does hate me. And because I'm such a psychopath, everyone I negotiate with starts with an additional argument because of the terrible rumours against me. Oh dear. Ooh, and I'll gladly take 1 damage every time I pick up dominance. Yeah, that's good stuff. Still, I survived, and that means I get myself a full health top-up. Though, admittedly, everyone kinda hates me now, which is a little bit unfortunate. And as day 3 begins, would you believe it, the mission I've been given is a 3-star mission. So I'm gonna guess there's 5 days where each day the mission gets a bit harder, and the 5th day with the 5th-star difficulty is very likely taking on Casio himself. If you can survive that long, you can finally get your revenge. But, I feel like I may have slightly screwed up my life here by murdering the wrong people and fluffing up the 2nd day slightly. And generally having less health and less resolve because I am wanted, the police hate me, everybody hates me, everybody's now gunning for me. I suspect my life's going to get a lot harder, so possibly you want to do a bit of a better job balancing the murder and that other thing, the not murder, whatever that's called. Yeah, you probably want to do a bit more of the latter than I've done during this run. But I will say, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting indeed. I like the narrative side of it. I like the reputation thing. I like the fact that people are friends, so choices you make can have unforeseen consequences because someone you killed or spared or helped will have a friend who's a shopkeeper. That will affect their prices. So there's a lot of interesting consequences to your actions, making them feel very, very meaningful indeed. There's a lot I like here, actually. It takes the core combat system of Slay the Spire, which is very, very solid indeed, has this interesting dual deck system of negotiation and combat, but also has a bit more in the way of storytelling, role-playing, a bit more in the way of consequences to your actions. There's a lot here that's very, very interesting indeed. I might well put a bit of practice into this, get a bit more used to it. This could come back as a live stream or something, so we did the Slay the Spire live stream. That went down very, very well indeed. Lots of people really enjoyed that. So, this could make a good live stream, I think. This could make a very good live stream indeed. Anyway, link in the description below to this could be of interest to some of you, in particular, people who like Slay the Spire, because if you like Slay the Spire, there's a good chance you'll like this too. If you're not fond of roguelike deck builders, this probably won't win you over. But, if this is your cup of tea, this is pretty good. I'm impressed, might well see it again. We'll see about that, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been many a true nut, and this has been Griftlands. Thank you very much, and goodbye. I've created a small problem in my road system, which is, it's literally impossible for anyone to ever go back into town. And this building shall be where we produce our zebras. And this much taller building next door is naturally where we produce the giraffes. Does anyone remember how the road system went? I think it was something like this.